Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Baseball Paradise Podcast, presented by the Duck Bros. I'm your boy, Master Dami, and today we got another top 10 video. And today we're doing outfielders. A lot of lists have left fielders, center fielders, right fielders, kind of all broken up, right? Each top 10. I thought it would be a lot more fun if we just did top 10 in general outfielders. So, yeah, it doesn't matter if you're in the corner or if you're playing center field. Top 10 overall outfielders. I think this list is pretty good. I feel like a lot of these guys are like the best players in baseball right now. It's kind of crazy to think. But yeah, start from 10 all the way to 1. A lot of it has to do with their numbers from last year, but the majority of it, I would say, is kind of predicting what they're going to do in 2021. So to start off, at number 10, the newly acquired Bluejay, George Springer, batted .265, 14 home runs, 32 RBIs in 2020. I expect big things out of Springer with the Blue Jays, the baby Blue Jays we like to call them. I feel like he fits in perfectly. He's kind of like a vet now. He's won a World Series. Kind of, however you want to look at it. But he's not bad. He didn't have a bad year, too bad of a year. And I feel like a change of scenery is going to be good for him, especially after all that cheating scandal stuff. Get away from Houston, new scenery, new team, a team that's trying to take that next step, right? They're young, they're built to win, and I feel like they're ready to take the next step. Springer jumps in. I feel like he's going to have a pretty good year this year. Just got hurt a couple days ago, so it shouldn't be too serious of an injury, but I feel like he'll have a solid year with the Blue Jays. I have him at 10. And then at number 9, former MVP, lefty, yeah, you guessed it, not Christian Yelich, Bryce Harper. Batted .268, 13 home runs, 33 RBIs. Again, one of those, we don't know what we're going to get from him. Is he going to be great? Is he not? I don't know. Bryce Harper's like hit or miss right now. Like, is he going to have another MVP type year where he's a top 5 player in baseball? Or is he just going to be there where he's a top 20 guy, Still one of the best outfielders in the game. Great defensively, great bat. Hopefully can get the Phillies to the playoffs. I know that division's tough. And I kind of feel bad. He was the face of the Nationals, left, and then they go win a World Series. Kind of makes you feel like, oh, maybe it's him. I don't think so, but we'll see. I expect a big year out of Harper. At number 8, might surprise a few people, might not. Michael Brantley, batted .300, 5 home runs, 22 RBIs. Just a solid hitter, more like a DH, but he still hits the ball well, hits the ball all fields, can still hit for a little. He's still got a little pop left in his bat. And really, we'll see what happens in Houston. I know they got young outfielders now, so Brantley might be looking more at a DH role, but hey, batting .300 is all you need, really, from a guy like that. Hitting in like that 2-3 hole, really, pretty much what the Astros need, especially with Springer leaving to Toronto. Then at number 7, and the only reason I don't have this guy higher on this list is purely based off the fact that he can never stay healthy, and that's Aaron Judge. Had a solid year, batted .257, 9 home runs, 22 RBIs. Again, the Yankees, one of those teams you look on paper, everyone's hyped about them, everyone's talking about World Series, and they kind of underperform a little bit. It's kind of weird, you know. I don't know if it's the pitching, I don't know if it's the hitting. I don't think it's the hitting. The lineup is stacked. Um, but hey, Judge, great defender, great hitter. Only problem is he's always hurt. Like certain stuff, and it kind of sucks because he's such a great player, and a lot of people say he's so much better than a lot of the guys that are ahead of him that people say, and you know what? You're probably right, but he doesn't really show it, or it's not that he doesn't show it. It's just that he's always hurt, so you really can't take it. Like you can't really say that because he's always hurt. I don't know. We'll see. I'd rather have a healthy guy than a guy who's just gonna, produce when he's available. I don't know. And then at number 6, one of my favorite players in baseball right now, Ronald De Cuny Jr. Batted 250, hit the ball well for power, 14 home runs, 29 RBIs in the shortened season. Solid guy. I think he's moving to right field. I think they're bringing up. I'm not too sure what the Braves' dynamic is. Rumors have it that they're gonna bring up, I think, Pache to play center field. I don't know. Acuna still not. I mean, moving him to right field is not bad. I mean, to have basically you have two center fielders out there roaming the field. That's beautiful. Great defender, great hitter. Hits for power, hits for average. One of those guys that you're just looking to see if he's going to make that next jump, put himself in the MVP conversation. Did win Rookie of the Year a few years ago, so you definitely keep an eye out for him. Number 5, another former MVP, lefty. Can you guess? No? Brewers. Christian Yelich had a somewhat bad year. He batted 205. That was really where you kind of like stood out. He had 12 home runs, which is for 60 games was pretty solid. That's pretty much like above average if you really look at like the home run leaders list. 22 RBIs, kind of like, but batting 205 was like a big shocker. Based off the previous 2 years that he had, the MVP season, and then coming, was it second or third in MVP voting the year after that. So it's kind of it was a bit shocking to see him bat so low. Yeah. I have Yelich here at number 5. At number 4, another MVP, another lefty. Yeah, you guessed it. Your boy, my boy, our boy, Cody Bellinger. At number 4, just, again, batted 239, plays great defense, gold glove center fielder, 12 home runs, 30 RBIs. I mean, the average, like Yelich, kind of low, but 162, I kind of hoping to see these guys average jump up a little bit in like 270. A lot of these guys, they bat like 260, 250, 230, 200. I expect them full season to just jump into the 260, 270, maybe in the some guys jump into the 300 marks. Excuse me. And see where this really goes. Within Bellinger, bounce back here after winning MVP and not doing so well, winning World Series. Hey, we'll see. And number 3, the guy I think could have, maybe should have, I don't know. He did miss 13 games because of COVID. Maybe win MVP. Dark horse, maybe, I don't know. Juan Soto. Guy is a beast. He just hits the ball. This guy is phenomenal. I'm excited. He batted 350. Missed 13 games. I mean, you put those 13 games in, who knows? Maybe this guy wins MVP. I don't know. His numbers were tremendous. So keep your eye out for Juan Soto. Probably one of my picks to win MVP, honestly. Like, I wouldn't, like, I put money on it. And then at number 2, your boy, my boy, our boy, Mookie Betts. I have him at number 2. Had a great year, first year with the Dodgers, 292, 16 home runs, 39 RBIs. And helping them win a World Series for the first time in 30 plus years. Expect nothing less from him. And expect him to kind of do this pretty much the same thing as he did in the shortened season and the full season. So I'm excited to see that. Get a full season of Mookie Betts. That's going to be awesome. And at number 1, everybody's the best player of our generation. I still think he has it. Like I've said in all my videos, I talk about the Angels. Please get this man into the freaking playoffs. We want to see this man play in October. Like I know everyone says Dodgers-Angels rivalry. I don't really see it as a rivalry. But you want to see great players do great things. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy's the best in this sport. You want him to be the best in this sport, and you want to see him win. You want to see him compete on the biggest stage of them all. Mike Trout, I know I haven't said his name, but everyone kind of knows who I'm talking about. Mike Trout, 17 home runs, 46 RBIs, 281. And what he says was a bad year. Like he felt like he was off. So kind of scared to see what this man's gonna do if he has a good year. You know, I mean, we kind of seen how many 3, 4 MVPs he has already. Like, and that was a bad year in the shortened season. Sheesh. I mean, yeah, and there's my list, my top 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Whether you're listening on YouTube or SoundCloud, who would come in, who would come out this top 10 outfielders, not just specific position, but all the outfielders in MLB. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Peace.